Are we live? Are we live? Yes, we are. Give me a minute. Oh, there we go. Uh, Hello, everyone. There we go. There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another of our Charlie's Angels reviews from YouTube. Again, many to Miss Val Rose, VALROSE, for helping me with the playlist that she has on each season of the Charlie Angels TV series, which lasted for 5 seasons until late 1981 and started back in March of 1976. Today, this will be our fourth review of the different episodes that I pick at random and do a brief, you know, plot review of them, give you my rating, and also if there are a couple stars in the episode, I'll mention them and tell you where you've seen them before, and if they're still living or deceased. Of course, you remember the original in this original series, David Doyle as John Bowles is no longer with us, unfortunately. I believe that Cheryl Ladd, Tanya Roberts, Jacqueline Smith are still with us. And I think Kate Jackson is too. I know Farrah Fawcett died. Farrah Fawcett Major. So yeah, she's gone. And we know that the guy who did the voice, John Forsythe, of Charlie, has been long gone. So we know that. Anyway, uh, let's see. Hello, Rex Verse. Rex Verse Extended Universe. Hello, Rex Verse. How are you? Good to see you. I'm glad that you're looking forward to seeing these reviews. I really enjoy them myself. And watching the old episodes brings back a lot of memories. It really does. Okay, today we're examining season 2, and we're looking at episode 5, which was called Circus of Terror. Now, the basic plot was that there is a circus called the Barzak Circus, run by a old gypsy man and his son, and his son was played by James Darren, who you might recognize from Gidget. Gidget Goes Hawaiian, beach movies. You've seen him. He was also on T.J. Hooker for a little while with William Shatner and Adrian Zmed. Yeah, he played one of the cops on that series, so you guys might recognize him. He today, or no, back on June 8th, he was born in 1936. And as of this year, he's still breathing. And he is 87 years old. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. And the other person I recognized from the episode was Denny Miller. Now, some of you might recognize Denny Miller's name from an episode of Gilligan's Island, which I'm not sure if Pop Culture Curator and Gorilla's Random Thoughts, my friends, have done that episode yet or not, but it was the Wayward Surfer. I think that's what it was uh, temporarily called. But he was in that. He played the surfer, obviously. Then he also was a bodybuilder, an actor. Uh, he did a few episodes of other shows. He was really prominent in, I think, the 70s and 80s. I believe he did do an episode of A-Team, if I do recall. I think he did. Anyway, Denny Miller is passed away, unfortunately. He died in 2014 at the age of 80. He was born in 1934. He had a very illustrious career. Oh, yes, he was also Tarzan the Ape Man for a spell. So, yes, he had done, sorry, um, trying to get my grammar correct. He had done a lot of great shows and a few films and stuff. So Denny Miller, yes, and then James Darren also, and those were the two stars in the episode. So yeah, the basic plot is that the bar's ex circus is experiencing accidents, and so the angels are hired by James Darren's character, uh, their son Janusz, to or Jonas. I guess his name was Jonas. Something like this. His father's name is Janusz. But anyway, the angels are sent undercover to check it out, find out why there's accidents, things are happening. And, well, suffice it to say, Sabrina Duncan runs into a rattlesnake, and Jill Monroe, or Chris, sorry. Jill was Farrah Fawcett, sorry. Rest in peace, Farrah. Chris Monroe, Cheryl Ladd, runs into knives and almost gets skewered. And oh, poor Kelly Garrett, Jacqueline Smith, she portrays herself as a rider, stunt motorcycle rider, and she almost gets killed a couple times. So yeah, it's a very cool episode. When I first saw it, I was kind of blown away because I'd seen James Darren, and I said, "Oh yeah, I recognize him from Beach Blanket Bingo, all of those Gidget." Like I said, he did all of those you know um, beach movies. Yeah, my parents grew up with the beach movies, so you know, Frankie Avalon, who just recently passed away. Sorry, Frankie. Rest in peace also. And of course, who also passed away was Annette Funicello. I used to call her Funny Jello. Why? I don't know. Probably because she was part of that Mickey Mouse Club. Maybe. They had a lot of crazy, excuse me, they had a lot of crazy things that were going on there back then. But anyway, this episode was wonderful. If you check it on Val Rose's channel, it lasts about, I think about 45 to 50 minutes, something like that. Uh, on a scale of A, B, C, D, and F, I gave it an A minus. I think it's really probably one of their better episodes done. And the guy who directed it was Alan Barron. And Alan Barron is still alive today. In fact, he is, wow, he is 96 years old. Now, he was an American television and film director, actor, and he was a comic book artist. That's cool. Um, he drew on a lot of romance, science fiction, comic stories. He wanted to work in films in the 1950s. He was in theatrical acting. He directed the 1964 film Terror in the City, which was also called The Pie in the Sky, the 1972 film Outside In, and there was a 1982 film, Foxfire Light, with two people that have passed away. Two people that passed away back a while. Uh, Leslie Nielsen, the Canadian actor, and Tippi Hedren, who was in the Birds with Alfred Hitchcock. So yeah, Alan Barron, he directed the episode. It was very good. Hello, Jim's Landscaping LLC number one, Commodore Productions. Hey, Mickey. Rex first said first comment. Yeah, thank you, Rex first. And thank you, Jim. I used to have the white beard in wintertime, but shaved the beard off in summer. Oh, oh, this thing. Well, to be fair, Jim, it's been a very unusual summer. And I wanted to continue to let it grow until I get to the winter time. I might volunteer to become a Santa's helper for the winter for December here in Toronto. I haven't decided yet, but I think I would because I'd like to help out kids, and stuff. Not maybe not have them sit on my lap or anything because I'm not that way, um, but just kind of stand there, maybe pull one of the bells, help out charity, things like that. And I just want to have and keep the beard. At least in the winter. If my wife Suzanne doesn't want me to have it anymore, all she has to say is shave it, and I'll take the whole thing off. That's all she has to say. So don't worry about it, Jim. I'm okay. I'm okay. I just it dries out. I get that, and I need to get it. I need to keep it wet as much as I can. I use Head and Shoulders 2-in-1 to wash it. I don't use oils though. I don't use any beard oil or anything like that. Somebody said it with Head and Shoulders works fine. I think someone also said if you use not a beard oil, but there was something else. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Johnson and Johnson's baby oil. So it is an oil, but it's not necessarily like the kind of beard oil that would kind of stay with. Yeah, it might have an adverse effect on me, but Johnson and Johnson's baby oil would work fine with me. I mean, I grew up using it when I was a kid. When I was very little. My mom used it on my bum and everything. Well, I guess you didn't need to know that. but suffice it to say, the J&J does work for my skin. So, and I haven't had it in a while. So if they say I can use that for my beard, more power to me. So, I think my wife will get that for me for later on in the winter time. But I hope to keep it, and like I said, I hope to help out Santa's helpers and stuff. Help underprivileged kids. You know, might walk into a hospital, dressed up like this and like this, and go in and yeah, I give them hope, right? Cancer kids, things of that those kids of that condition. Yeah, that's what I hope to do. Let's see. Okay, I'm sorry I started a little bit late today. Well, about 3 minutes, I think. So, uh, I haven't been feeling myself lately in the last couple of days, so I'm just kind of relaxing. My wife is out doing some errands, so Suzanne. So I'm just kind of here and giving you the review for today. Uh, Depending on how I feel this week, because I have been kind of under the weather. Uh, Excuse me. So I've been able to kind of pull it together today. I may or may not be able to do Monday or Wednesday's Charlie's Angels review on that day on this coming Wednesday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm not sure. It depends on how I feel. So really, this is probably the only opportunity this week to see me. Uh, and if I feel better by the weekend, I'll go ahead and uh, still do Jet Nerdy and be in the chat, just in the chat. I'm done doing the a question or track panel. I've already won with T Dowd and with Zoe Robinson, both of the captains. That happened yesterday. I T Dowd, so I was like very happy. So that went well, and I actually qualified for two final Jeopardies in the Jet Nerdy the other day, Jet Nerdy 61. So it was a good weekend for me. It was good, and so I'm a little exhausted because I haven't gotten a lot of sleep lately. Um, Sorry, not sure why. Well, part of the reasons because it's been a very rough year. My wife has lost five of her friends to different ailments the last 5 months. Uh, she lost three friends to cancer. Three friends to cancer. One died of COVID-19 illness, and the other one just a heart attack. Just passed away in their sleep. As you all know, we just lost Jimmy Buffett. I did a stream earlier, a webcam stream earlier on Jimmy Buffett's career. What I remember, my best memories. If you haven't seen that yet, check it out here on my check it out on me and Suzanne's web channel, Mikey Sees 4. It'll be listed under Jimmy Buffett Rest in Peace. And I gave you some brief, wonderful moments that I got to experience with Jimmy Buffett's music and everything that went on. So yeah, check that out if you can. And add a like, don't forget. And if you feel like you want to subscribe to my channel, please do. I have over 100 subscribers to this channel. Very proud of that. And I let everyone know over the weekend, and I'm very happy. Also, if you do subscribe, please make sure you hit the notification bell so that every time that you see one of my videos, either the webcam ones that I do here for the reviews or for uh, topic time, which, by the way, as you know, topic time number 7 is not going to be this coming Friday. It's going to be the following Friday, which is September 15th. Time that day. That's a Friday. Right, I said that. 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll set up the stream when we get closer to the time for that week. Then, of course, that week, hopefully I'll feel better, and then we should be able to do more Charlie's Angels reviews. So, depending on how I feel this coming Wednesday, there may or may not be a review this Wednesday. So just check out my website here on YouTube. And if you don't see anything scheduled for 3:30, or if you don't see me talking, then I just said, like I probably won't do another review this week. This will probably be the one for this week, I think, because I need some rest. I need to really get some sleep. I have not slept very well at all, so I'm trying the best I can. So, Rexford, do you have any questions for me? I'm going to be here for about another 13 or so minutes, for about half an hour. Then I'll get a chance to lay down and try to rest a little bit after I collect my stuff. I also play a couple online games through Facebook. Uh, if you look for me on Hero Wars, I play that. I also play something called Klondike with my wife on Facebook. I also still do have a Twitter account. Yay! I checked that, so I still have that. I have to get access to it from another direction, but that's okay. No worries. I'm glad I still have it. I also have a Discord. So look for me on Hero Wars community page there in Discord. I also have my friend Gaming with Silverwolf is there. She's from Boston, Massachusetts. She's a very nice lady, and she usually hangs with my friend Trusty Ape, also known as Kevin, who lives in the Bay Area. So if you see Gaming with Silverwolf or Trusty Ape's wonderful, elaborative discussions, live streams, check it out. Also, I want to promote LDG's Underground. If you guys are interested, you want to hang out there, have some fun, talk to some people, it's very easy. You just have to go freethenet.org / and then underground. And LDG, he also calls himself Job on that channel. Job also has his own web channel here on YouTube, so check that out because he always does live streams from that channel. I guess that takes care of LDG and Job, yeah. Gorillas, Random Thoughts. They do a Lost in Space stream, I think, tonight. Also, they do during the week Gilligan's Island, as I mentioned about Denny Miller. They also do Justified, which is a HBO series that came out a while back. They do episodes of that. They do Babylon 5. And this week for me, he's got planned for me Saturday, this coming Saturday at 1 o'clock Eastern, my time, 1 p.m. He has what we call cringe stock, and cringe stock has these movies that Gorilla puts out to make you cringe. They're what they call cringe worthy. Now he's already tried with me with with what I consider the worst film ever put out there called Megaforce, and I finally got to see it in its entirety, and it was okay, you know. It had the lady from Star Trek: The Motion Picture that played Ilea, yeah, Perseus Kambata, right? Then it had Barry Bostwick. I think Barry Bostwick was also in The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai. I think he was. Could have been. Sure. Um, yeah, so that was okay. And I was a little bored. So I guess maybe that's why my dad walked out because he thought it was just too boring. Maybe. But I finally got to see that fully and I didn't cringe once. That's pretty sweet. Also, my friend Pleasant Valley Picker, who lives in British Columbia, in Kelowna. And yes, please say some prayers for the victims and their families who suffered in West Kelowna. It's on the other side of the Okanagan Lake. And then PVP, we call him for short. He lives down in the city of Kelowna, so he's like near downtown. So he's all right. So and they did a cringe stock. Gorilla did with him for Sausage Party, which had the voices of Seth Rogen among others. So. And PvP actually liked it. He laughed at it and thought it was hilarious. And didn't think it was cringeworthy. So, is the third time the charm, Gorilla? That's the question. So we'll see on Saturday. This goes Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll find out. Anyway, yeah, I think this will be my only review this week. Yeah, I'm not going to go ahead and do a review on Wednesday. I'll hold off on that till the following Monday, and then we'll do another review on Charlie's Angels here. There's enough episodes. I got plenty of time. And like I said, Miss Val Rose, thank you so much because of your channel. I wouldn't have been able to come up with this concept to do these Charlie's Angels reviews on webcam and stream. And I really loved them. You did a great job of editing so that we wouldn't be able to see commercials or ads unless they're supposed to be there. And it gave me lots of great memories. Every time I watch these episodes, they're just wonderful. So, yeah, I appreciate that very much. Very much. Okay, so, all right, so let's recap. So, from Circus of Terror, it features, uh, Kate Jackson, Cheryl Ladd, and Jacqueline Smith, and David Doyle for season 2. The guest stars in uh, that I recognized were James Darren from the Gidget films and Denny Miller, who, like I said, did Gilligan's Island, plus lots, and Tarzan, the Ape Man, along with other things. And of course, yes, rest in peace, Denny. He died at the age of 80. James Darren is still going strong at 87. And the guy who directed Alan Barron, as I just told you, he's 96 years old. So it says a lot about guys that can, continue to outlive other people. I mean, I had one great aunt, Miss Florence, rest in peace, and she was 94. That was the longest I've ever had from both sides of my family. So there's hope for us, for me and Suzanne to live to be 100. There's hope there yet. Just got to work toward it and take care of ourselves and take care of our health and everything. It should be okay. Yeah, we'll be all right. Okay, so with that, I want to thank Rexverse for his first comment this afternoon. Thank you, Rexverse, with your extended gaming. Please check out his channel. He's got some great gaming videos and things there. Also, Jim's Landscape LLC #1, Commodore Productions. He's doing a series now, a fan film series on the Ferengi for Star Trek, and it's called Repair. And he still has some episodes going on that, I believe. He's still working on that. So check that out on his website, uh, Jim's Landscape LLC 1. So yeah, Commodore Productions. So thank you, Jim, for your comments too. And we've got one like. Yay, thank you. Um, Looks like everybody has left, so thank you for leaving the like, whichever one of you gentlemen did. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right, well, that's going to end my review for today. Like I said, no review this coming Wednesday. I am taking some time off from doing streams of my own. I only want to make sure I did this one on Labor Day today here in Canada. Labor Day also down in the United States. So happy Labor Day to all those hardworking uh, labor workers, first responders, law enforcement, military, all the workers across the nation and the world that have been helping us out here and there. Oh, hi, Gap After Dark. Also want to thank Gap After Dark for stopping here for a couple minutes. How you doing, Gap? Hey, Mikey. Hello, AB. Oh, hello, all. Okay. Yeah, Gap. Yeah, I got three. I got a couple more minutes. I can hang with you. And you? I'm doing wonderful, sir. I've been under the weather though a little bit, just over the weekend. So this is my only review this week. I'm going to go ahead and decline doing a review on Wednesday, but I will be there hopefully for Gorilla's Cringe stock this coming Saturday at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I want to see what movie he's got in store for me. Resolute Germ has been saying like he feels bad for me because he knows Gorilla wants to go after me, so to try to get me to cringe. We're doing fine though. Suzanne and I are doing all right. She's out now, just getting a couple last minute groceries, things we just need around the house. Toilet paper and you know, dish cleaning towels, dish towels, and things like that. So yeah, just little things. Yeah, and I gave this gap. In case you missed it, I gave this episode. It's called Circus of Terror. It's from season 2. It's episode 5 from Charlie's Angels, and it got an A- out of me uh, on the grade scale of A, B, C, D, and F. So A-. You should check it out. It's on Val Rose's channel. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, especially when you watch Cheryl Ladd in the skimpy outfit. She's getting thrown at with knives. Woo, baby, man, she looked good in that skimpy outfit. Too bad it wasn't Denny Miller actually throwing knives at her. Well, he did a couple times, and of course he's really good. But then there was this one guy who started throwing knives and almost missed and almost. And then she said, "Well, I'm getting out of here." And the third knife just missed her head. Because Cheryl Ladd is a very small actress. She's you know probably not much taller than my wife. My wife is like 5'4". So you know, Cheryl was maybe what 5'5", 5'6". She was very short. She probably made it close to my height when I finally grew in college. I went from 5'3" all the way to 5'7". So I only grew 4 inches up. That was it. Yeah, yeah. I was a very short kid. When I started high school, I was only 4'11". Can you understand? And a nerd. Can you understand why I was picked on so much in grade school and in high school? And not until I got into college that I was more assertive of myself. You can understand that, right? Yeah. So, all right, everyone. Well, again, let's one more time. Let's thank Rexverse Extended Universe, his gaming channel. We got Jim's Landscape LLC #1. His Commodore Productions. Check out his fan films. We got Gap After Dark. Thank him so much for coming by too, because he's a great friend, and we hang out with a wonderful community of people. Gorillas, Random Thoughts, Resolute Germ, Pleasant Valley Picker, Pop Culture Curator, Anti Derivative Jill. Ooh, I said that once. John DeMarco, uh, Daniel's Hot Topics. He's a great brother. Uh, Also, today I just saw my friend Larry Bartels, his Be Yourself Adventures. Please check out his channel. He's got some great travel logs, videos of the state of Arizona, a couple other locations he checked out. Sunday night, he does a live stream. Check that out on his channel. It's called Be Yourself Adventures. Check that out as well. I believe I've covered everybody and everybody in the community. And Brad Wolf '07, check him too. Uh, yeah, and by the way, my awesome moderator. I know he's not here today, and I miss him, but maybe he's got other things going on. Lemon Pie. So Lemon Pie is an awesome man. He takes care of our streams. He takes care of my chats and he helps others as well. He is awesome. So if you ever see Lemon Pie in a future chat, please say hello to the man. Tell him thank him for everything he's done. He's he's tireless worker. He does everything for us. He's great. Love Lemon Pie. He's awesome. All right. Yep, there we are. There we go. Because I was like 3 minutes late, so I just decided to go 3 minutes over my half-hour time. So we're good. All right, everyone. So thank you again for coming to Charlie's Angels Reviews. One more time, as I said, Wednesday, there will be no review this week. I'm taking some time off. There will be no topic time on Friday because of the same reason, taking time off. I'm taking a little vacation. But the following week, there will be reviews Monday, Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 2:30 Central, 1:30 Mountain, and 12:30 Pacific Time, doing the Charlie's Angels episodes. And then on Friday, September 15th, topic time number seven, and it's an open panel. It's open topics. We can discuss anything you want at any time, anything. We're not judgmental. We don't condone or criticize anyone. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. That's why we have such great shows. I think this last one we did, Topic Time 6, was one of our better shows, and I really enjoyed it. And I really like to thank again everybody that participated in those shows with me and do the panels. And of course, there's my brother Jay Aldrich in Louisiana, and our sister Leah Liz. So yes, they're awesome. Everybody is awesome and helps me out so much. So please check out my channel. Subscribe if you'd like to. Hit the like button today if you really get a chance to see this in a replay. And again, please hit the notification button if you do subscribe to check out any future events that I have going on. Maybe not this week, but next week for sure. I got 3 events going on. So yes, check those out. And by the way, September 15th is also going to be my pre-birthday celebration. A week later, I celebrate my 58th birthday. Can you believe it? This guy, 58 years old? Really? Honestly? Wow. As Professor Brady Specs would say, wow. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, take care. And again, thank you everyone for checking in today. And also, God bless everyone out there in YouTube land, StreamYard land, and everywhere in the world, and all of our friends and all of our close family. We love you guys. Oh, and one more time, happy Labor Day. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Enjoy the extended weekend. Kids, don't forget, go to bed early tonight. You got a long day of school tomorrow. Yeah, check it out. All right, we'll see you guys later. Good afternoon, and good evening, and good morning, and good night.